Again, the problem is lifting this up on all 3 points at the same time. Hello everybody and welcome to day 67 of my Jaguar S-Type restoration project. Last week I got stuck when trying to remove the fuse box. In between I did a little research and actually the service manual which refers to this thing as the engine compartment battery junction box dedicates only one single graphic to the removal. According to these instructions, I only have to undo these 1, 2, 3 tabs and then should be able to lift the box out. It's a little embarrassing for me because I was undoing all the bolts, cutting die straps and still failed. With that in mind, let's give it another try. Again, the problem is lifting this up on all 3 points at the same time. Of course it's connected to the wiring harness somewhere. I will now try to get this wiring harness detached from the frame. There's a 7mm hex bolt hidden here behind. Maybe this is holding the harness in place from the other side. Bolt and washer. So let's try now to flip this over. I can't believe that 100 wires are entering the fuse box without any plug that would allow to separate the harness from the box. Maybe there's a connection inside here. No. I was hoping that removing the cap and the bridge here may allow a further movement, but it doesn't, because there's a second wiring harness underneath. At least I was able to flip the fuse box out of the way so that I can now attempt the anti-lock brake unit carrier's final bolt. It's 10mm hex, just as the other two. And here it goes. Little rust here and there, but not all too bad. The plastic tray underneath the fuse box was attached with 4 bolts, the 2 here on top and the one on the side was already undone last time. There's only one left here underneath. Voila. There's still a plug attached to the bottom of this tray. Let's pry this out. Oh, it sounded bad, but no damage. All the plastic connectors are still intact. Here you can now see a kind of a ground cable that attaches the wiring harness to the frame. The ground connection itself is 11mm hex. This would require a long socket, but unfortunately mine got lost somewhere, so I have to attempt this with a wrench. And here's our bolt. Ground wire number 1 and number 2. Hopefully I'm now able to fully flip this over with the wires detached, and actually I am. Just don't want to overdo it. Up to the windshield washer reservoir, here I will have to detach a few plugs first. One here at the front. There's a metal bracket that has to be pulled out. Voila. A second here on the side. Done. And number 3 is down at the bottom with a tab to release easily at the back side. Voila. I will now also drain the fluid if there's anything left after 8 years by opening this connection here. And there's a second one. Okay, maybe they expect me to release those while pulling. The sensor part can be pulled out towards the side. So this hose doesn't even need to be undone. I should now be able to simply pull out this second sensor here as well. Oy. Now the sensor cables have to be detached from the reservoir. Number 1 and the second. I can now unbolt the reservoir itself. Size is again 10 hex. Number 2 is here on top. Voila. And bolt number 3 is located right here at the front. And after passing a few wires and hoses inside the engine compartment, finally the windshield washer reservoir is removed, and that's it again for today. If you enjoyed the video, you may want to give it a thumbs up or even subscribe. If you are new to my channel, why not watch some of my other content? I will link in the end screen. See you back next week. Goodbye.